How's it going, everybody? ZoinkMeister Patrick here. I have ZoinkMeister Adam with me in this video, but currently I'm doing post-commentary as this was all one big recording with the thank you for 1,000 subscribers video. So I just wanted to throw this in as a little introduction, as this is the reminiscence video, of course. And so I hope you enjoy looking back with us on what we did with the channel. So yeah, there's so many people in particular that we should probably give shout outs to just kind of that helped us along. We've gotten so many comments. I actually probably should have pulled up all the comments that said, like, you know, this channel's good, you guys should keep going or whatever. Like, those are so helpful.
Those like little dips of motivation.
Yeah, those were so nice. I remember every single time I'd see one of those, it'd be like, yeah, you know what? We can keep doing this.
We can keep doing this.
Yeah.
You know what? There's no reason. We're thousands of dollars in debt. But it was all worth it for a little bit of fake internet points and gratification from strangers online.
Right, exactly. And that's all we used to get. Now we don't. Now it's like I can, you know, it's up until now, it's been 3 years since the channel started.
Yeah.
3 years since I've been on it even. I started in December 2017 was my first video. So like a little
launched
over
in July, so.
Yeah, the 28th. So we're actually coming up on my 3 year and 1 month anniversary for my specific upload to this channel.
Yeah.
Which is so cool. I was on it earlier than that, but as far as like my contribution, like as far as now uploads are mostly me, but you know.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm trying.
No, man. Like the fact that you're here and the fact that you can join me, like even today we recorded some Spider-Man because I just can't do it alone. You know, that's part of this channel. There's no way I could do this channel, you know, as much as I do without you. You know, I mean, whatever.
Of course you can.
No, like I need help. Like I have Melmoss Melissa on here. I've had John on here. I just can't do it by myself.
It is difficult. The people who like solo run games that are like, oh man, like for all you who talk through all of that the whole time without having someone to bounce back. I'm like, I have the utmost respect for you because I mean, like, oh man, I mostly, whenever it's like a partnership thing, it's me coming over here to like the South. Office to come record with Patrick's, but like even like doing Mortal Kombat alone, it's like weird. You gotta like constantly just like not shut up, and like it's weird. It's weird to like not put your brain in autopilot mode, but to make sure that what's coming out of your mouth is still something like coherently funny or good for the situation.
Right. It's I've noticed that the more I do it, the more my brain's autopilot has been able to, like, that's why, I don't know, my commentary has gotten, like, progressively weirder over the years.
It has. Oh, man.
Because just, like...
Spider-Man.
Yeah, I get so used to being on autopilot that even, like, in the Spider-Man series, those, like, weird things at the beginning, that's me, like, setting up for recording, and I'm just, like, trying to get into the zone of recording solo, where you just have to constantly talk to no one. Like, and it's always felt, that's what I'm saying, you know, it's always felt super weird to, like, I have to take so much time out of my day to record and edit, and you know, I have people around here who they understand, and it's, you know, everyone is very supportive and very helpful, and I love that. But like, it always has felt hard for me to do. I always feel like I'm not being productive. Like, it's a hobby for me, you know, but it's like very unproductive for like how much time it consumes. Like, this is some people's job, and I'm like doing that amount of work.
Side.
Exactly.
That's primarily the reason I can't do it as often, is because I have a, you know, like, I guess a very life-consuming job,
right,
and like a family, and like, and it's like a big family, like, like with all kinds of moving parts,
right.
And then on top of it, I'm going to school, so like by the end of it, it's like if I have like 30 minutes to play a game, it's like, oh man, I was like, if I have to record this, then I have to edit it, and then it's like by the end of all that, that's like 5 of the 30 minutes I had just setting up for it, and it's like, oh man, well, this run didn't go exactly how I planned, or it's like, oh, now we have to do this, blah blah blah. That it's like it's tiring, especially like after work. Like, I'll get home at like 10:30 p.m. It's like, I don't really want to do anything, you know?
Yeah,
it's
and that's
like,
the thing that might be hard for people who've never attempted to do a full-time YouTube channel. This isn't full-time, but you know, it's like whatever, I post every other day. Even that, it's like having a second job. I basically have 2 jobs because I have that kind of free time. Adam doesn't, and you know, no one, I think hopefully you guys all understand that, like, you know, my life is a lot more open where I can take on a second job that is this YouTube, and so I try to post and I try to make it is basically a second job. I mean, those recent podcast episodes, I'm sure I said it somewhere probably, but it took me 12 hours straight to edit the part 4 of the episode 12 of the podcast.
Yeah, I used to, back when ZoinkMeister North was like 8 hours up north.
Yeah.
I was trying to beat a game every single week and trying to write a script
Yeah.
and have it posted in a video that looked good.
Yeah.
And that was back when I didn't know anything
Yeah.
as far as editing goes. Because this is, oh man, as far as a second job goes, just like a second job, when you start out at it, like you basically suck, right? It's
Right.
like all experience based, except this time there's no one to teach you how to do it.
Yeah, there's no like I mean you can like watch video tutorials and stuff, but a lot of stuff is just like you don't even know what to look up.
Oh
Like,
yeah.
you didn't even know what you don't know.
Yeah, like what is audio ducking, right? Or
Yeah,
like what is
exactly.
like room noise.
I
and,
remember
like,
when we learned about audio ducking. I mean that was like
that's a game changer.
that was Shrek. Shrek like probably could have been solved partially by
Yeah.
ducking.
Oh man, like that was such a like the way we recorded that. We were just like talking about it. We literally
Yeah.
like
Well, so step one is ZoinkMeister
Step
Studio
one.
North used to be 8 hours away from Studio South, and so I drove 8 hours and spent a week at the North Studio, and I slept on Adam's studio couch for that week so that we could record the entire Shrek playthrough, and then I took it back home and edited it. And it was a slow series. I'm actually gonna pull it up here. I should probably sit in a place where I can access the mouse better. Give me a second. There we go.
he just pelvic thrusted a
I
couple
just got a
times.
pelvic thrust.
Yeah.
Where am I? There it is. If you look at this Shrek series, pretty early on, right? Shrek 2. Look at the first video versus the final video. If we get a commercial, I'll be so happy. No, it's okay.
Oh wait, there's is that yellow in the beginning?
No.
On the side of the gray bar? No? Oh,
No,
it's
no,
red.
it's just red. Yeah.
I was like, damn it.
222 views. That's
Wow.
so. This was our first two-person series
April
that
15th.
that we finished.
2018.
Yeah, April 15th all the way to January 11th, 2019.
Really?
Yeah, it took almost a year.
I don't believe
It took a half a year from April to January to post an 11 episode series.
That is terrible.
Exactly.
Wow.
That series was so.
To be fair, Mega Man was worse, right?
Let's check.
Mega Man's 12 episodes.
That's what we're here for, you know?
Maybe. A year and a half? That's crazy sauce.
How do we end up here? Oh.
God, man. So the way we did that setup, right? Step 1 was getting Patrick 8 hours up north.
Yes.
Step 2, right? Like I was saying, you don't know.
This one went from April 2020 to December 2020.
Oh man.
So not as bad, but
Not
almost.
as bad. I forgot this is how the
I'm just gonna close out of these. Yeah, actually, it was only a month difference, right? The other one ended in January. That one ended in December. They both started in April. So,
yeah.
But there was an extra episode, so it was
Exactly.
actually double faster. Well, not
Yeah.
double, but you know what I mean.
Double faster.
I'm sorry. I'm setting. If you
It's
hear
I
all
know.
kinds of
It's
noises.
like Jumbellini's like over here playing pots and pans drum set.
Yeah, but
Okay.
yeah. So yeah. Step 1 was getting me up there. Step 2 was staying up there.
And then the recording setup was awful though. Like
Yes.
looking back, like it was all being recorded through an Elgato HD 60, not the S, the 60. So
The
we had to
older one.
have 2 separate displays.
Yes. We had 3 total
Yeah,
displays.
there was 3 total displays. A main TV that was like 40 inches, and then like another one to the side
Yeah.
that was like 25, and
And
then
then
one to the side that was like 18.
So I had brought my laptop because we had to record our audios on separate laptops.
Yes, because
And I had to take it home because I was the one who edited it. So we had to transfer all of the information off. So Adam recorded his audio and his video in Elgato, right? Used Elgato to record the audio too, I believe. That was
sounds about right.
because I remember they were synced. I didn't have to sync it. We didn't do syncs.
Oh, okay.
Because it was automatically synced. Because I believe you used Elgato to record both.
Yeah.
Whereas I was using...
And that's a terrible sound option.
Yeah, I was using Movie Maker Pro to record my audio.
Wow, really?
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, so
I did not know that. I thought you were using Audacity.
I switched to Audition. No, I never used Audacity. I've never touched Audacity. I've only ever
At the
used...
time?
Yeah, I never used Audacity. I've never used it before. I used either Movie Maker Pro, Elgato, or Audition. I've never actually used Audacity before. Yeah, I have no clue how it works because I've never touched it.
Even at didn't LibriVox use?
They tell you how to use Audacity, but I always used Audition.
You still said no?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So yeah, I think I actually started. That was the first time I used Audition. I believe was for Shrek. Now that I'm thinking about it, I don't remember how I got Audition, but I believe that was the first time I used Audition. Was the Shrek series. But yeah, so I recorded my audio on a separate laptop from Adam's recorded audio, which made the audio impossible to sync. Literally impossible to sync, which is why that series took so long for me to edit.
I think they're like 2 different hertz ratios or something like that, or
Yeah.
different speeds. So
Yeah,
it's
they're
like,
different. They were different, like bit depths and like
it was all kinds of every possible reason why they wouldn't match up
yeah.
was happening.
Like I would sync it like perfectly at the beginning of the video, and by the end of the video, the audios would be like slightly off. It was so bad. Oh,
what a time to be alive.
yeah, and so it made one of us sounded super echoey, because the reverb from the other microphone picking up the voice
Was aggressive.
Normally it sounds fine, like it happens here. You just can't hear it because my voice is covering it because it's much quieter.
Yeah.
But there we were using snowballs, which had cardioid pattern pickups, so they'd pick up everything.
They pick up the whole room. Yeah.
Yeah, they
only,
pick up like microwave beeps in the background in one episode.
I'm so happy.
Yeah, and so it was like it picked up everything, and then
Oh,
on
man.
top of that, the fact that they weren't synced made it so that it sounded like we were in the largest like concert hall of all time. It was so bad.
I'm so happy.
So yeah, editing that thing was a nightmare. But yeah, that was kind of where I first got my chops on. That was the first series we finished. I don't remember if it was actually the first. I meant to have the videos pulled up, but I guess I lost that at some point. I don't know if it was the first one that was finished or not. Are we looking at? We are.
The first series?
Yeah, it was the first one we finished recording. I don't know if it was the first one.
I
To
don't
actually
think it
go
was
up.
the first one finished.
Yeah,
No, because I think Bulletstorm was.
was it really?
I want to say so because I think Bulletstorm was completed in a week.
Yeah,
Because it was exclusively streamed.
right. So I probably could have finished Contrast, but then I
You
stopped
could have.
halfway through,
Yeah.
and then Gravity Rush started, and Gravity Rush lasted a very long time.
Yes.
And then
Very, very long time.
we had some random stuff along the way. And then Spider-Man started. Oh, there's Shrek started right there. There's 3. I don't know where it started, but there's 3. And eventually, yeah, I had Spider-Man and Gravity Rush running concurrently for basically my first like time on the channel. There's Attack on Titan video, the first one that went super popular, out of nowhere. And then from there, this first Melissa's first appearance in Super Hot. I think no, we had a Battle Block Theater episode. I think
Did that one come before though?
I thought it had. Maybe it hadn't. Maybe not.
I don't see it.
Yeah, no, this must be the first one then. Then from there, yeah, there it is, Bulletstorm. And then you finished it, Bulletstorm.
Yep.
And then, yeah, Shrek was still going up. There's Shrek. So, and then you started Mega Man, but that didn't end up finishing.
It didn't, but that was outside of my range.
Yeah, no, there's
That
Battle.
was due to like technical
Battle.
difficulties with the PS3.
Yeah, and then there's my first year, the end of my first year.
Yeah.
In that video where I talk about being on ZoinkMeister for a year, which is basically what this video is all about, but for 3 years instead of 1.
Yeah. After success finally ensued.
Finally went to my head. This video has limited monetization. I don't know why. You don't even talk in it,
me
do you?
neither. No, there's like music playing. Oh, unless it was one of those, because it was free YouTube music, but it might have been like not free anymore.
Oh,
I know
yeah,
YouTube is
maybe.
very predatory practices like that,
Gotcha.
where they say this is free and then later they'll backtrack it or they remove it so it's no longer free so they can monetize off your videos.
Oh,
Very predatory.
that's unfortunate.
YouTube, yeah.
This Harley video is one of the very few Harley videos in existence.
Oh yeah, he beat the boss
Yeah.
perfectly.
No damage.
Yeah, there
Which is
used to be
crazy.
another video, but I think it got deleted.
Yeah, I think so. I believe that's the only surviving Harley video.
There was a podcast somewhere.
Oh, we have these 3 Harley videos.
Those 3 Harley videos, and there's a podcast. He's
Okay.
on one
That's right.
podcast.
Yes, he is one of those Zoinkcast.
And that one was recorded.
Oh, this Sekiro was with him. He was on a couple things, I guess.
Okay, yeah, he's been here every now and again.
Pshaw.
Pishaw.
I think by this point Shrek's already done though. I didn't catch it ending. But oh yeah, because we started. So then, right. So that's what I was gonna say. The next thing that happened.
I forgot I was even doing Left 4 Dead 2 with no commentary.
Yeah, and then so then Shrek 2. Oh, you remember the Maverick video or whatever,
yeah.
where the guy left a comment
But that's
saying
not the Maverick. That's the Mad Box.
Mad Box.
That console still hasn't come out. The Maverick video is
Gotcha.
somewhere else.
Oh, okay.
Where that guy was like, never gonna happen. They'll
Yeah.
never release a digital only Xbox.
Yeah.
That's stupid.
Yeah. Then that
Turns out it was stupid.
Yeah. But it did happen.
Still did
So
it.
there's the end of Shrek.
Yeah.
And then the next,
Gunslinger.
yeah, Call of Juarez Gunslinger, which was our first series together.
Surprisingly good dandy of a game.
Yeah, it was the first time we got together after
Am I returning?
your return, and ZoinkMeister North became much closer than 8 hours.
From 8 hours to like 5 minutes.
Yeah. Now it's
a huge difference.
Yeah, it's so that was nice. So yeah, I decided the reason I picked Gunslinger as our first series was actually going to be, we're talking about this too. It was originally going to be Spec Ops: The Line, but I was like, I don't know how easy that'll be to commentate over. I don't know if we'll be any good at commentating. Let's pick a game that neither of us care about. And so
Call of Juarez.
Yeah, if it goes
Gunslinger.
bad and no one cares, then that's okay. So we picked Call of Juarez. And it actually turned out to be a lot of fun. We really, really liked that game.
It was really good.
Yeah, I was at least like much better than we expected it to be. One of the least viewed videos on the channel is part 8. I don't know why. I think that's like one of the best episodes too. Yeah, that's the episode where we replay the same level 3 times.
Yeah, I'm hoping this is one of those things where like years from now people like rewatch this and be like, "What?"
Yeah. Yeah, no, episode 8 was like one of the more memorable. That wasn't the one where we were like, oh, this game's good. This is the one where we're like, oh, this game's going places.
Yeah, Call of Juarez also is like a very buried series, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's old.
Like Gunslinger's the 3rd in the series, and I think the first one's the only one that people know about.
Yeah. Yeah, Gunslinger, it also came out at the end of the 3.6, came out in 2013. So
see, that's late. The
late.
Wii U was already out, and the PS4
Right.
and Xbox One were just over the horizon.
Yeah, no, it's one of those varied games. But yeah, so that
I also
happened.
think there's no physical version. I think that's also a reason why it's
That's true. It's
at the
digital
time.
only.
Yeah, it was digital only at a time where digital only was like
Brand new. That's
is where
gotta
you
be
send
the
it to
concept.
die. Yeah.
We had quick clips got started around this time. The first quick clip actually was back here. Yeah, there it is.
Yeah, Wind Waker.
The one where we perfectly commentated the events. Of
Oh yeah, no, that wasn't edited. It just lines up.
Yeah, it lines up perfectly with what happened as we're like describing it. And then the Call of Juarez was the second quick clip, and the
How many
third quick
eyes
clip.
does he have? Yeah,
The third one was the JoJo reference. I remember.
it's good.
Oh, good times.
Very
Yeah.
good. There's the Maverick, where they were like, "There's no way."
Where?
Bottom left.
Aha.
Yeah.
Yeah.
106 views.
Interesting. Let's see. Then yeah, there's the Devil May Cry series didn't go very far.
Yeah,
We
that
had
super didn't go
Mark
far.
of the Ninja was supposed to be the series that followed Call of Juarez.
I was that hilarious mischief that happened with that.
That we still joke about to this day.
We joke about it in the same way that like
It's like we
like
make
you
the
survive
joke
a
that,
trauma.
Yeah, exactly. Like it actually happened to us, and so we make the joke that it happened again because it was so bad.
We lost everything. Yeah, if you ever hear us say that we lost everything,
Yeah, that's a reference to Mark of the Ninja. We
lost everything.
started it
Twice.
3 times, I think, right?
Yeah.
Was the 3rd time the demo reel, or was the 4th time
So
the demo
we
reel?
played twice the main game.
Yeah.
And what was the issue the first time? That it was never recorded?
Yeah, I think the first time. Sorry, I have something. But that was a bad
Yeah,
idea.
we're doing like some weird alternative thing to stay
I don't
awake
like this.
to do this. It's coffee beans. There's
We
dry
have
coffee beans.
we have just dry like normally you grind them and make the coffee out of them. We just have straight coffee beans. Like they're not covered in chocolate. There's nothing special about them. They're just bitter and gross, and we have them here so that we would because like we've been talking and having fun like all day.
We
and so
have, and-
it's like later in the afternoon.
The
and we're
plan was
"All
like
right."
before we were gonna record this, like, yeah, we should probably eat and like get some energy, right? And then it's like, yeah, let's go do that. And we like had like a big bolsterous lunch instead. We're
Yeah.
like, so are we energized? We're like both like lethargic on like
Falling asleep.
caloric
Yeah, it's like,
overage. Yeah.
oh no, we
Oh,
really shouldn't have
we
done
did
that.
this wrong. So then coffee beans made their way into the wake.
Yeah, it was just
And,
my plan was just to grab a couple, but then we got way too many. And
we
so,
have like a small bowl full. And the funny thing is, right, even if they don't wake you up, the taste alone.
yeah, it's like I don't know
Oh.
if we're getting much caffeine out of these, considering apparently it takes like 70 coffee beans to make a cup of coffee. But
It's to
the
the
like
point where
gross, like overly bitter taste is waking us up.
yeah, it won't let you sleep, that's for sure.
Yeah. So yeah, we did Mark of the Ninja, and that was the first demo reel.
Is it? It might be.
Let's see.
I think so.
Yeah, I think we started. No, we did Sniper Elite first. That's right.
Was that really the first one?
Yeah, we did, and then
And then
Bioshock. And then Mark
Bioshock.
of the
Wow,
Ninja.
so that's late.
Yeah, so it was actually the third demo. But yeah, I remember.
God, Disney's Bolt was
Yeah,
good.
there it is up there. But yeah, I remember when we played it at the time. It was like we played through it, and then I think the video didn't record for some reason, and then we recorded it again. No, yeah, the first time I think it was the game audio didn't record, and then the second time our audio didn't record.
You don't understand. It was I was like at my own place. Everything was like nice. Like I saw the birds chirping in. Like there was a
Yeah.
rainbow. Everything was in complete and utter serenity. Gorgeous. And then I get a text that just says emergency override activated. We've lost everything.
It's all gone.
It's all gone.
Yeah, I don't remember what the deal was. For some
It
reason,
was really funny.
I had a setup change, and that was the first recording we tried doing on my new setup. And I can't for the life of me remember what the change was.
I want to say it was the switch from going to Elgato
To OBS?
to OBS.
Was that the first OBS recording?
And I think so. And I think this problem occurred. This is actually
Gotcha.
I also had a switch. It's why I had bought Sonic Adventure on PC so it could pick up the second series we ever started.
Yeah.
And I had an issue with that as well. And that's why I stopped. It's been rectified since then.
Yeah.
The only issue
The Sonic Adventure.
is that it's not a fun game.
Yeah, there's
so
that little problem. But
but we'll have to do that eventually.
yeah. So we had Kingdom Hearts is leaked. Wow, I don't remember a lot of these videos.
You don't remember that? That's when the entirety of Kingdom Hearts got leaked before launch.
I didn't know about that.
Yeah, it ended up I think in like Mexico or something, like physical
That's
copies
crazy.
of the game.
That's crazy.
That were like supposed to be like, oh, hold on to this until like X amount of date, and they were like, I sell it today,
That's
and they started
crazy.
selling it today.
So yeah, Mark of the Ninja. So that's how that ended up being a demo reel. That was like our third time going through that same area, just because I was like, all right, I think we're done with this. Let's move on
It's
to
a
a
demo
different series.
now, yeah.
And so that's how we started Doom, which was I believe Adam's choice.
I likes me some Doom.
Yeah, and so we played Doom for a long time.
It's really good.
And this was
a
actually
long time.
yeah, I think it took us a while to finish it, didn't it?
Yeah, quite a bit.
Yeah.
Like a year and a half.
Yeah. No, it was a lot. But I remember
Oh, Tifa.
when Doom first came out, that was my first attempt to do. So my plan with Doom was after Call of Juarez, where we did individual episodes starting and ending the recording.
Yeah.
Doom was the first time we switched to the long form recording,
Yeah.
where now we record in like hours of recording, and then I just cut it in post.
Which I still don't do at mine because of graphics card difficulties.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
But
it's
for me-
exactly how he says, where we like record long bits and
Yeah.
then the intros and outros are pre-recorded, so
Right.
they're sliced in.
Yeah, so I just kind of like cut it up. And so the reason for that was I was like, man, like everything's taking me so long to post. Like Call of Juarez Gunslinger, if you look like when these episodes came out, like part 1 to part 2, you see there wasn't much in between. But I'm pretty sure if you like look, I believe I posted like one video a week was the deal with Call of Juarez. Let's see. From January 12th to January 14th. Oh no, it was only 2 days later. But I remember for some reason there was something I was like, man, this like took me way too much time to like get out. Because I mean, if you go from Call of Juarez 1 to when we finished it, it was the 12th to it took me a month for 12 episodes. So that's not too bad.
Yeah,
Month for 12 episodes.
that's really good.
Yeah. Which was
For early ZoinkMeister.
right, or 14 episodes actually. So yeah, that was almost a video every other day. And so I remember being like, wow, that like I killed myself for that. There's got to be an easier way. What's like the easiest possible recording? So that was the Doom setup. Was basically we just do one whole thing, no edits, no cuts, just keep recording, and then I just splice it up every 15 minutes. You see, these are shorter episodes, 16 to 20-minute episodes, and I would just I'll just find a part that's a good ending spot. I'll throw in the ending there. And I was like, that way, maybe I'll be able to post every day. So I think there's a couple of these where they're like all in a row. And I think they were like back to back, like days in a row. And then eventually, though, I hit a snag. You see, like between here and like here, it's probably a huge time jump. We'll probably even check how big of a time jump. Where I just like did not have enough recording material and it didn't work out. April 4th to April 16th. Yeah, it was like 15 days where I didn't post anything. And so I was like,
Unheard of, and now these.
Yeah. And so it was like one of those things where I couldn't keep up with that.
I'm still haunted by Cuphead. I totally forgot. I started a perfect run of Cuphead.
Yeah, and look how far you've gotten.
Yeah, those are that's the first island, and then up ahead, like I think higher up, I do like a compilation with commentary on how to do it yourself.
Oh wow, yeah, I'm sure we'll. I don't know where we'll find it.
It's in blue.
There it is.
Yeah,
Aisle 1, perfect run. It took you a bit to get to that 8 and 9.
yeah.
But yeah, you have the full. It's only 12, 13 minutes. It's crazy.
Those aren't even 8 and 9 aren't even in the first island. Those are the second island.
Oh, you should
Yeah.
have like changed the color for the second island.
I should have. Probably
yeah.
not a good idea. In fact.
But anyway.
I think I will.
But yeah, I was doing Spider-Man. This is one of our least viewed videos with 3 views. and it has one of my favorite moments of all of Spider-Man, where I edited a scene
Sensei.
from Naruto. So I ended up making a quick clip out of it so that more people could view that one scene because
they did.
no one watched it in the actual episode. That's one of our least viewed videos on the entire channel. It's this three viewed.
One of them's me.
Yeah, if you want to watch a rare, one of them's me for sure. Probably both of them are me. Like, I don't know. Yeah. I don't know who that third
I'm
folk is.
so happy.
Yeah, exactly. Like I'm sure no one's seen this video probably. Like
I forgot about Split Second. That was a fun one.
that was a lot of fun. That was a fun demo reel, especially because it was so short. That 15 minutes.
Yeah.
I believe we played through it like twice or something.
Yeah.
It took us like 2 minutes to get through the demo. It's so short, but it's a lot of fun.
It was a lot of fun.
Oh, I'm wearing the big time suit in that picture. Yeah, I used to have thumbnails different for every Spider-Man video, and then I gave up on that. Here's the original Wolfenstein that I made because we were talking about it in Doom, the Far Cry 3 demo. I remember this one pretty fondly just because it was so weird. And the elite gamers played Doritos games. That was a fun video. I remember I was hoping that video would do much better than it did. It only got 28 views. But I was hoping that like some people would, because I mean we have these videos that sometimes like Bolt, which has 268
They just
views.
blow up for no reason.
Yeah, I was hoping to be one of those where like someone's looking for the Dorito video for some
like,
Dorito
finally.
game. Yeah, someone played that Dorito game. Oh, good. Yeah, it's a
I mean,
fun
the
game.
algorithm isn't going to pick it up.
Yeah.
Like, look at that title.
Yeah, elite gamers play Dorito game. But yeah, that was a fun video. I actually really like this one. I did pretty well in
Look
it.
at that Peggle 2 title.
Yeah, time to get pegged. Wait. Did I just play that game by myself? I don't even remember that video. I have zero memory of this video. I must have played it by myself. That's just me.
You said time to get pegged.
I literally remember nothing about that game. Of course, there's this video, which
That's
is
the big one.
our most watched video.
That's the big boy.
Got posted in the middle of the Gravity Rush series.
It's literally the big boy.
And then there we are with 250 videos and 100 plus. We had 100 subscribers, and that was it's an ad. Let's watch it together.
Hooray!
Yay!
Is it chapstick? Is it lip balms? Oh, it's Subaru.
So good.
Subaru pays us money now.
Yay!
We did it.
Anyway, point
Huzzah.
is, this was in 2019, June of 2019. That was a year and a half ago. We were saying thank you for 100 subs.
We've done 10 times those numbers.
Can you believe, just for perspective, I started on the channel December 2017. So in the first year and a half of my posting to this channel, for the first 2 years of you posting to this channel, we got 100 subscribers.
100.
You know how happy we were
Yeah, no, that was huge.
that we got to 100 subscribers?
Because before Patrick came on, I want to say we were stuck at 30.
Oh,
I think by myself, I got to like 18.
nice.
And then when he started coming on and we were like doing back and forth between the two different locations 8 hours away,
Yeah.
it was like in the 30s for like a long time.
Yeah.
And
I
then
think
when
we even got it up to like 50. I think was the highest before. I remember seeing 50 and being like, this is the highest we'll ever get on this channel.
And it was very hard. Like, oh man, like for everyone who's like never done this or like thinks it's really easy, it is absolutely not easy. Like you basically have to come through with that one breakthrough
Yeah.
that attracts people. And Attack on Titan, the big race, the big three or
Got
whatever.
So lucky.
It just happened to be, it's like, oh, the YouTube gods shine down.
Yeah.
And it just worked. It just worked. So it finally started bringing in more traffic. And
Yeah, people found the channel and they decided, hey, you know what? Maybe these guys are funny. Maybe they're worth watching. But yeah, look at that. No comments on our thank you for 100 subs. All 100 subs said, eh.
Yeah.
We're like,
29 people watched it and we're like, I'm done here.
yeah, it was like, all right. It has 5 likes though, so that's good.
Yeah.
That's a lot for us. That's a lot even today. We still don't get that many. Same thing with 29 views. That's still a lot of views. But yeah, it got no comments or whatever. There's 100 subscribers a year and a half ago. I can't believe that.
Yeah, no, that is preposterous. Like in the time,
And so yeah,
2 years to 1 year.
Right. So we've gotten 10, not 10 times that number, but 9 times that number in the last year and a half.
Yeah.
So like our first year and a half, we got 100, and our second year and a half, again, first 2 years for you, right?
Yeah.
And then the year and a half since then, we've gotten 900 more. It has been so crazy. We cannot describe to you guys. Seeing the number, I should show that number. Pull it up here on our dashboard. It shows us right here our current number of subscribers, as well as how many we've gotten in the last month, approximately, as well as how well our video's doing, which is not well. No one liked that video, I guess.
It just came out this morning.
It did just come out this morning. I'm just poking fun. Revenue, 32 cents.
Wow.
We've made 32 cents. Wow.
Oh, wow. That
That's
was zero.
crazy.
Yes, like literally a couple hours
we
ago.
we should probably mention we got monetized. Oh yeah, this is a nice story. So we got to 1,000. Do you remember what day? It was like a week ago now. 21st. It was the 21st of January.
It was the inauguration day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So January 21st, we reached 1,000 subscribers and we applied for monetization that day on the 21st. It's supposed to take a month, so we were expecting February 21st.
Yeah.
We got approved for monetization
2 days?
2 days ago, Monday at 3 in the morning.
Yes.
On Monday for us, 3 in the morning. Which we were not expecting. So we started monetizing as many videos as we
Yeah,
could.
like immediately.
Yeah, we're like, yes.
Yeah, we'll start with the big boys.
Yeah, because like I said earlier in this video, which was, like 30 minutes ago now, I was like, for me, this is something that, like, to me, this is a second job. I'm taking the amount of time as a second job. I spend, like, at least, probably not 40 hours a week on this, but, like, at least 20 hours a week doing ZoinkMeister. And so for me, like, getting some sort of payment makes it so that I can tell people, like, look, I have to go record because I get paid to do that. Like, I'm not wasting my time. It's like
Subaru paid you 32 cents.
Yeah, exactly. It feels really good to me. Just in case any of you out there are wondering, like, why can't you just enjoy your hobby? I don't know why. It's just I feel bad every time I'm like, I need everyone in the house to shut up because I need to record. Like, no one make a noise.
Like, you don't understand. He runs through the room and he's like, there's like papers like in the breeze, like up in the air. Like, where's my files, guys? Numbers.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah. I just feel bad, like, because it's, it affects the people around me who have to like deal with like the amount of time I spend on this, where I can't help, like around the house, whatever. I can't like do as much cleaning as I should or whatever.
Yeah, me personally, I go for the other approach where I wait till I can record.
Yeah.
So usually it will wind up to recording at 6 a.m. in the morning
Right.
or 11 p.m. at night, and there's no in between.
Right. So that's the thing, is just like, yeah, Adam has to deal with like, not having a support group, as he is the support group for other people.
Yes.
Yeah. So like for me, I have people supporting me, and
It
just
sounds
like
much more depressing when you hear it like that.
So yeah, for me, it's just a matter of like, I have people supporting me so that I can do these, like the 2-job method that I'm currently doing. And so the fact that like nothing's come out of it other than my happiness, which is enough for them, but the fact that I can show something for it means a lot to me. Just because then when I ask people for stuff, like, please, like, watch the noisemaker and make sure it stops making noise.
Yes.
I can say, like, because I do get something out of this. This is important to me. Like, it's always been important to me, and they do understand that, but it's just a matter of, now it's, I don't know, it means something. I don't know why. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm just weird about it, but I
mean, this has always meant something. Like, back when I was, like, at the whatever previous location when ZoinkMeister started,
Yeah.
I did the same thing.
Yeah, okay.
Which, I mean, you were there for it, right?
Right.
You'd be like,
Yeah.
like, go around and be like, everyone shut up. Like,
Yeah, exactly.
I'll kill you. Like,
Right.
like,
It's
everyone
always
just-
been like
just
that.
shut-
Right.
Yeah.
It's just it's always been hard for me to ask people to do that, because it's always been like, like we're inconveniencing other people's day. We've always been.
Yeah.
But like, we do it just because we enjoy it and are happy, and they're happy to do that for us. But like the fact that now it actually is something where it's like, okay, we need everyone to be quiet because we're getting paid.
Yeah.
It's
It makes money now.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
We can use this as a tax write-off. We're making enough money.
Exactly. So I don't know. Something about it just makes it, I don't know. It makes it more real, I guess. It doesn't feel like, because this whole time it's been a hobby. It is a hobby still, but it's always been like the most time-consuming and disruptive hobby of all.
Yeah, besides something like on par with like, oh yeah, I build cars in my free time.
Right.
It's like this honestly takes a lot of know-how. Like everything
Yeah.
from the fact that like Premiere Pro, the first video that was ever supposed to be made
Yeah.
was going to be the first review. There actually is a precursor to ZoinkMeister. That I can't tell you about because it reveals too much information about me.
Oh.
Where I was basically would give like
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about.
the original. It would my old
basically-
rudimentary grading system, right?
Right.
And I would go through games I played, and the first video that was going to go up ever made was supposed to be basically a platinum review, as what it would be called now for ZoinkMeister,
Yeah.
for Tekken 7,
Okay.
but it was complete garbage.
Which you eventually made a platinum review for Tekken 7, right?
No,
Really?
I just did the series.
Oh, you played the game. That's
played
right.
the game.
Okay, I was like, I know we have Tekken 7 videos.
Yeah, we have Tekken 7 videos. The
Gotcha.
entire, what is like 7? I think
Yeah.
all 7 episodes are up. You can
Gotcha.
watch it. But the Platinum video never came out. So that was supposed to be the first one. And it was so bad. Like the the capture was like buggy.
Yeah.
There was like all kinds of frame tearing. The audio didn't sync up. And I was like, oh my God, I'm tired. This is terrible. And then right there on the spot, like I immediately switched over to paying $20 a month for Premiere Pro.
Wow. Okay,
And it has been 3 years of paying $20 a month for Premiere Pro.
Yeah. We've got a lot of catching up to do on the money.
Yeah, I upgraded from my old previous like family PC to my own like dedicated PC.
Yeah, that's probably something else we should talk about. It's like another nice thing. Just for those of you who watch these videos, and if you ever see an ad and you think, does ZoinkMeister need the money? It's like, well, yeah, we do want to make it people aware the amount of money that's been sunk into the channel.
At least like what?
Currently, the thing that I'm talking into costs $1,000.
Yeah.
We have 2 of the thing that Adam's talking into, which each cost like $300 or something like that.
If you get a good sale, you can get it for like 2.
Okay, there you go.
But that's just the microphone. That doesn't count the stand.
Right.
That doesn't count the like XLR cables are like $30 each, and we have like 4 of them.
We have 2 Focusrite Scarletts to record our audio interface. That cost another like $200 probably.
Yeah. Mine was $218.
Yeah.
And yours was like $300.
Yeah, probably. Yeah. Yeah. There's that. We have our nice PCs that have to be able to edit and record at the same time. You know, basically a multifunction PC, which is a lot more heavy duty than it would need to be for just gaming.
Yeah, because I mean, it's one thing to get gaming, but you need like a strong CPU that can like do like separate cores and threads to run everything, while the GPU is strong enough to encode all your video.
Right. I had to get a bigger TV than I needed just so we could see it while we're both recording.
Bigger than that. I remember literally as I said like, hey, I'm gonna go 8 hours up north for a while and I'm not gonna have anything. And you're like, yeah, I needed to buy a new PC anyways. And then you showed me the bill.
Yes.
And it was...
My PC is so expensive.
It was expensive.
Even if I were to get another PC the way that I want it today with new stuff, it would not be as expensive as my current PC. For some reason, I don't know if I just chose the worst time to buy a PC, but it was, it would be like...
I think it was during the Bitcoin.
Yeah, I respect.
Fluctuation.
I actually went to the same place that I bought this, and I respect an identical PC, or not identical, like what I would want today. Everything with like all the stuff, like not removing any of this junk I have in this. It cost $1,000 less.
Yes.
Than what this one cost me. Yeah,
it's expensive
with a 30 series, with a 3080, and like like everything I could want.
The
like,
new modernized version.
Yes, like still have a sound card, still have the like CD slot. I mean that adds $30, but you know what I mean. Like basically a modernized version of this same PC.
Expensive.
Yeah,
it's really expensive, and then. Oh man, that's not even counting. Like that's just getting the games. There are some times where like, you know what?
Goodness.
Just buy the game. Like
I told you about those 2 physical copies.
Yeah.
I bought Squadrons physically because I actually added that as my new 20 on my top 20. It's Naruto got bumped up to 19 and Squadrons is now number 20.
Yeah.
I forgot what cut off.
Marvel Spider-Man for PS4 got knocked off by Miles Morales.
Right.
And I believe something knocked off Mega Man.
What? I don't know
Mega Man X.
Oh, really?
And I think I even wrote it down.
Jedi Academy got knocked off, and Squadrons got added on as number 20, which means that everything below Jedi Academy went up 1, and then Squadrons is the new 20.
Ghost of Tsushima is now number 13. It kicked off Mega Man X.
Interesting. Yeah. So that's the thing. Is like, those things got updated. I feel like maybe we should add to our about page, like at the bottom underneath the normal text, we should just have like running lists of our top 20. Just to like, whenever you think about it, go in and make sure that your top 20 is up to date. So that way we don't have to make a
yearly update
4-hour-long video.
Oh my, but it was so much fun.
Yeah, that was a good. But yeah, so anyway, back to. But yeah, so that's what I want to talk about is just like, whatever. We are monetizing the channel. I hope we don't turn people away with that. That's one thing I was thinking about is just like, it's probably harder for a small channel. Like, why would you watch us and watch ads when you can watch TV and watch ads?
I don't think nobody watches TV anymore.
Yeah, but that's the thing is like, for us, it does. We won't make enough money to like make back, but it'll help just us feel better.
That was just the start of our expenses.
Oh, that's what I was getting to.
ZoinkMeister originally, back when it was poor.
Wait, real quick. So I bought the 2 physical copies. One for Squadron, one I bought Ghost of Tsushima.
Yes.
And it cost $100 for 2 games.
Yes.
Which is like,
yes,
I've forgotten how expensive like buying physical copies of games is.
So, Mr. Adam over here, I buy games a lot.
Yeah. I buy a lot of games. Most of mine are digital on Steam and don't cost much.
Yeah, I don't like digital games.
Yeah.
Mostly because at any point you can just lose it all.
I mean, you can do that with physical copies too. But
yeah, like a fire or something.
We had a whole podcast. You want to hear more about our physical versus digital?
But I mean, I buy games pretty consistently. Like I want to say, this year alone?
Yeah.
I have played. Oh no, I just built the PS5, right? So there's Miles Morales, Sackboy's Adventure.
Yeah.
Astro came with it, but
Yeah, that was fun.
I rebought Prototype 2. I bought Hitman 3.
This one, Podcast 9, physical versus digital.
Yeah.
50 minutes.
Senran, Kagura,
Oh.
and Cat. Anyways,
Anyway.
yeah,
Yes.
no, I want to say a month. I probably spend $60 or $70, depending on whatever game is, for the major release, and then in between that, bits and pieces, I will spend like $15 every other week on like used games to like fluff the physical collection, and that's not even counting digital. I don't even track digital. There's over like 500 digital.
I don't know
games
how. Now, keep in mind, I don't know how many of these expenses actually go into the channel. Like when I bought Squadrons, I owned Squadrons digitally already, and that's what's on the channel. So I didn't have to buy it physically. That was just for me.
I'm still waiting for Miles Morales.
Yeah. Oh boy. Oh yeah, we're getting to it. I'm almost done with the last thing. But yeah, one thing I want to say. So here we are. Oh, was there something else you want to add before we keep going up our list of games here?
I bought Resident Evil 5 for the channel.
Yeah.
So like that, I own that game already.
Yeah.
And I was like, you know what? We need this. And
I
you
actually
did too.
I bought a PC version because I thought, oh, we can run it on PC and like up the graphics.
It'll be so much fun.
But turns out it's single player only on PC.
Can't play co-op.
You can't play co-op.
Same
So
like Master Chief Collection.
I was like, oh
Can't play co-op.
Yeah, exactly. We both bought copies of Master Chief Collection, like because
Why
whatever.
wouldn't you?
Yeah, exactly. But
Turns out we need the Xbox version.
Right, which is crazy.
Which is the only system we don't have.
Yeah, we don't have an Xbox. Well, I mean, there is one next door, but we could steal that one if we had to. But it wouldn't be the best. But yeah.
Time to get packed.
Anyway, so yes, we used to do more demo reels. You can see we have
Pretty consistently.
Rage and Robo Blitz and Sanctum 2. I used to play more one-offs, like I have Windlamps and Besiege and Scanner Somber. Scanner Somber is one of my most memorable games on the channel, despite the fact that it has 14 views, and I don't think any comments. I doubt anyone watched it. But for me, it was because you had just released the Soma video not too long ago.
Yes.
And then you played Resident Evil by yourself. You see, this was before I joined.
That was supposed to be a solo series.
Yeah, but then I was like, but I love that game too. Please, please let me
Help
in.
me.
Yeah, I was actually really sad when you released that as a solo series. I was like, but I wanted to join. But yeah, so when I released Scanner Somber, that's like...
Did you finish posting that?
What?
Resident Evil 5?
No, it hasn't finished yet.
Oh.
It goes up after Squadron, so it's coming up very soon.
Oh, okay.
I should say to everyone, we finished recording Resident Evil 5. I've just been waiting for Squadrons to end so I can post the last 3 episodes of Resident Evil 5, and that'll be done. When did the first one go up? I edited all of these videos after 2, I believe. I've edited 3 through the end of it. I'm pretty sure. So it's my fault that series is, June 2019.
Yes.
And it'll end very soon, though. It'll just take 6 months. Nope. Sorry. A year and a half. 2019.
Yes.
Year and a half.
I thought you meant 4 months. I was like, wow,
no,
really?
No. Sorry.
Why would you give me false hope like that?
Sorry. No. That's not what I mean. But yeah, I don't know. Besiege, I remember thinking that video hadn't done well, but I don't know. Gravity Rush did worse, so I have no clue what I was thinking. But yeah, I don't know. There's a lot of stuff around this time. Oh wow, 49 views on Windlands. That's crazy.
I honestly thought Cuphead, I'll win all bosses and levels, perfect run.
Yeah.
With commentary. I thought people would honestly be attracted to that more.
Yeah.
But I see that people like...
It was just as popular as Baroness
It
Von
was
Bon.
just as popular. People
And
apparently
less-
like Beppy the Clown.
Yeah, interesting. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff like that we've always been surprised by. But yeah, Scanner Somber was one of the most memorable recording experiences for me, for sure. Like as far as
Robo-Blitz
solo.
has 200 and something?
What are we looking at?
One down.
Whoop. Oh, Robo Blitz. Yeah, it's one of the more popular. 293.
Really?
Yeah, definitely. Some of those demo reels like kicked off. I don't know why. That sort of stuff I don't know.
But I want to see the demo.
Yeah, I remember. Gravity Rush Remastered. The whole experience was pretty memorable. It's the reason why Gravity Rush 2 is my favorite game. Is because of the Gravity Rush Remastered playthrough on the channel. Spider-Man honestly was less memorable, other than I stopped it at some point. I remember that was memorable. It was by coincidence. Oh, we already passed the part. But yeah, for some reason, you see there's this huge gap in Spider-Man where Stan Lee died.
Yes, there was a news article. That was a Zoink news. There it is. Breaking news right there at the bottom, the middle.
Yeah.
Yes.
So you see the next episode is Spider-Man Part 19. And at the end of this episode, I say, I said a little tribute to Stan Lee. And then I didn't post another Spider-Man video for a long time. Like a long time.
Mm-hmm.
And the actual reason was because Adam got back and we started Call of Juarez Gunslinger. It was totally by coincidence. But if you were just going through that series and you were like watching it as they came out and you saw the last episode I posted was Stan Lee died, and then there it is, part 20, the next one.
It doesn't even end like that much far down the line.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, no, it's let's see. Where's part 19? I want to see how far of a difference that is. Oh, where'd it go? There it is, 19. So it was November to April of the next year.
yes.
So yeah, it was like a 6-month gap in Spider-Man. You see here, I have just this little memorial at the end of part 19 where I talk about I don't think okay, Excelsior. Yeah, that was this guy Excelsior. That was Stanley. But yeah, that was kind of a weird thing on the channel that I remember happening. But yeah, and then you did I remember your Bulletstorm playthrough, which was really interesting because that was all streamed.
It was all streamed, and it was on the hardest difficulty the first time I've ever played that game.
Yeah, it was probably a bad idea.
I did probably a bad idea, but I did it.
I did the same thing with Squadrons, and that was also a bad idea. So
Instruments only.
there you go. We learned nothing. Okay, where were we?
Classic
Way up here. But yeah, for some reason, I don't know. Scanner Somber, I really, really, really wanted to play that full game. I think I said at the end of the video, like, hey, if you guys like this, like, say something, and I'll play more of it. And then no one said anything, so I didn't play more of it. But I really wanted to.
The Anime Expo.
The Anime Expo, which is pretty popular, 265.
Yeah, that's back when we could do things. You remember when we could do things?
Oh boy, KO.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a different time. Different time. Yeah, I remember this one was super weird because you'd posted this last, and then it was like a long time before you posted this, and then it was a long time more until he posted again. Yeah, the next time he posted was way up here, and so I was like, "What happened? what? Like, how did you end up on Cow the Kangaroo?"
I went through a divorce.
that's right. Good time. Yeah, that's why. Yeah, that happened before this though. This was like post divorce.
Anime
that's why
Expo was what happened. I went to that to go like, you know what? I deserve something special.
Gotcha. Yeah, because I remember it was like, oh, I guess he definitely won't be posting for a while because he's in a rough place. And then you posted this, and I was like, maybe not. What?
I was like,
and then
you know what?
Actually didn't post, and I was like, oh, there it is.
Yeah, and then buying a left Joy-Con.
Yeah.
Buying a left Joy-Con was actually recorded so long ago. No, that recording
gotcha.
is from ZoinkMeister North. 8 hours up north in the winter.
ZoinkMeister.
That's why, if you haven't seen the video, it has 40 views, whatever. If you haven't seen the video, I go into a Walmart, and because I have one of my left Joy-Cons to getting Joy-Con drift, and I go buy an entire Switch instead.
My current Switch actually has drift on the left Joy-Con.
Yeah.
I just haven't done anything about it.
Yeah, so.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so I go buy a whole nother Switch. Anyways, you see, I trekked through some snow, and that's when I lived up north. And so that was recorded like a year before it went up.
Oh, wow.
And I just had it in my phone. It was an idea that I just never posted.
That's crazy.
Like, I think it was actually edited and finished, and it was just never posted.
That's crazy.
Like, I was going through the backlog, and I was like, howdy, fellers. And
yeah, and then soon after that, you posted Tekken 7 and the stuff like that. But yeah, that's interesting. I remember that was the
Tekken 7.
breakthrough, whatever. Also, I wanted to comment Vanquish. That's how I found Tengu. I was looking who else was playing Vanquish on YouTube, and I found Tengu was posting Vanquish at the exact same time as I was. And,
our first YouTube friend.
Yes, and past that, as Tengu knows, he actually really helped at one point, especially during the Borderlands. Borderlands wasn't very popular, and it doesn't deserve to be popular. It wasn't a very good series.
Okay.
Actually,
He's still breathing. Hit him again.
Yeah, our least viewed video on Borderlands on YouTube is Borderlands episode, or either that or there's a Gravity Rush
at
episode.
Like 1 or 3 or what is it?
1. There's one episode that has exactly 1 view, and it was me.
So literally no one has seen it?
Yeah, I think it's part 32 of Borderlands or something like that.
Oh, wow. That's probably why it was like super long, huh?
Yeah. So that's the thing. It's just Borderlands wasn't very good. So I remember I was in the middle of posting Borderlands when I looked up Vanquish, and I saw that Tengu was posting Vanquish. And then Tengu got to 1,000 subscribers, and he made a video like this one, much shorter, where he was talking about getting to 1,000 and all the people that helped him on the way. And I left a comment on YouTube for the first time. I never commented on anyone's video, saying something like, wow, this was really helpful. Just his experience of like being on YouTube for like 10 years and finally getting to 1,000 subscribers.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, you know what? We'll get there. Because at this time, we were still at like 200 subscribers, I think, or something like that.
If even.
Yeah, exactly. And so it was like, I don't know if like I can keep doing this. I'm trying to post as much as I can.
So I'm gonna be honest. Like every day I check the like YouTube analytics.
Oh yeah.
and it's like 2 or 3 subscribers a day or some nonsense like that.
Yeah.
But back in the old time, it would be like 1 a month, 2 a
Yeah,
month. It
exactly.
was slow.
Yeah, so that's the thing. It was just so I left that comment, and I didn't know at the time that Tengu replied to like almost all of his comments, or all of his comments.
Good guy, Tengu.
Yeah, and so that I think that's even what inspired me to do it. Was he replied to my comment, and I was like, wow, that it was like his reply really helped, and I was like, that felt so good. Like I was like, I want to do this for other people who leave comments on our channel. So that's how I've started replying to every comment.
With our own separate accounts.
Yes, that's how we split accounts. That happened eventually. Originally, no, I did reply to our comments with my account always, but I used to leave a comment on his channel. I used
with the ZoinkMeister.
With the ZoinkMeister. I switched to now I just use my own.
With the company account?
Yeah. But yeah, that was kind of an interesting thing. So Vanquish, the series itself, maybe not the most interesting thing in the world. I mean, it was fun. I actually really like it. You see 21 views, 41 views. It was a fun series. But the biggest part is I met Tengu through it, and so it was a pretty big deal for me.
Yeah.
Adam Quits, one of my favorite videos.
Yeah. what was the game? It's like a hentai harem or something.
I mean, you
like
can see that those are the pictures.
I don't want to.
I mean, those pictures on that thumbnail are the 2 games.
Bangai-o.
It's in Japanese, so I have no clue.
Like I said, Bangai-o.
Yeah, we have Runner 2 has 181 views. Bangai-o, I wasn't supposed to like this game so much.
It wasn't.
I really want to own that game.
It's the only demo reel that there's basically 2 of it.
Yeah, it's the only demo reel with the second video. Yeah, there's the first one, 38 views. Bangai-o has probably been like one of my favorite games that I don't own because of the demo reels. Oh yeah, the new game room. Here it is. This is the video.
That's the first time you got to see into our lives physically.
So that's the current.
Oh wow, Verizon pays us too.
Good job, Verizon. Big thumbs up, my boy.
Now skip the ad. They already got their money.
Yeah, nothing. Yeah, so I've been wanting to do a tour. I was actually originally going to do a parody tour after this video came out, because my ZoinkMeister South is so much smaller than ZoinkMeister North. So I was going to have one where I was pointing to the door, and then I turned, and then I whoa, and I stumble back because the desk is literally 2 inches from the door. And but now it's like, it's been so long that it's like, okay, I actually probably should do like an actual real tour at some point. And this one has comments, has 8 comments.
Did I reply to them? I feel like I would have.
Someone did. Might have been you. Yeah, it was you. Good job. I don't know any of these people, but but yeah, that's one of those videos that I was like, oh wow, I got 212 views exploring the game room.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah. So it's one of those.
They need to do an updated. I moved some stuff around, and it looks a lot better. There's more tech and gear in there.
Yeah, I need to make my first one still.
Yours has so much more tech and gear in it.
Pajama Sam, which is the first full series with Mel Melissa, which was a fun little experiment.
It really cements her as a member of the ZoinkMeister family.
Yeah, you have your big video. Control happened.
I mean, it's not relatively close to yours.
2.9. I mean,
I think the reason
like top 10.
It's done such a good job is because I feel like everyone was on the fence about Control. I feel like everyone was like, it looks amazing, but I don't know.
Yeah.
And honestly, at the time, I tried to get that platinum pretty fast.
Yeah.
So I think I got it within like 6 months or so.
Yeah.
Or maybe like 3 months.
Yeah.
And
it wasn't Gerard speed, but it was definitely like.
No, I honestly, if I could buckle down, I would have. I enjoyed Control so much. That was a good game. That was my number 3 for that year.
I watched Tengu play through Control, I believe.
Or number 2. Was it my number? Yeah, it was number 3. Number 2.
That was a fun game.
Number 2. It is my number 2.
For that year?
For that year.
Yeah.
Yeah, 2019?
Yeah. I can't remember what else came out that year.
But what do you
God
mean?
of War, I guess.
No, no, Jedi Fallen Order was number 1, and number 3 for me was
that's right.
Resident Evil 2.
I always think about Jedi Fallen Order as 2020 because on Steam it came out like
later.
The day after or something, or it came out like the last day that it could be submitted or whatever.
Yeah, it was November 15th.
Maybe next year, but yeah, no, it never. It got the short end of the stick.
Game was so good. We still haven't done platinum 100% videos.
I love Fallen Order. Yeah, I just need to get used to doing those types of videos. But yeah, we played Medieval, which got 69 views. Pretty nice.
420 blaze it. Look at that. Whoa. Go back to Pajama Sam Part 4.
119.
Wait, go back to the other ones.
Not a 27, 19. What the heck happened? 40 and 52. No, the most popular is Part 4 specifically.
Wait, why?
I guess because it's
Havarti.
Provolone. It was a little mini game. It was tic-tac-toe, but they called it Havarti Provolone. So maybe that's why people are looking up.
People are like, how do you get the tech behind it?
Shrek tech. Yeah, I'm surprised. That's crazy. The I Am Bread, which was that was definitely one of the more memorable recording
Oh
experiences.
man, that was like one of those. If you haven't seen that one or the Last of Us episode with the
with
overly like these
broken audio and the
literally
Marvel.
glitches.
There's a Marvel Spider-Man with the same glitch. As the Last
Low
of
voice?
Us. Yeah, low voice
Oh,
glitch.
man.
The Last of Us actually the second time that happened to me.
Oh, was it during an extremely important and heartfelt moment
Yes.
like Kermit the Frog? Was it really?
It was during Miles' dad's death.
Oh my God, you're right.
Yeah,
you're right.
It was
Oh,
hilarious.
It was...
It was even funnier in Marvel Spider-Man. I couldn't take anything seriously. As these people are crying over the death of a family member, I'm like, this is the most hilarious thing I've ever seen.
Miles' dad.
Yeah, no, as actually, yeah. I don't know why. It always happens whenever the most impactful and important things.
I'm so happy.
But anyway,
Speak of the devil.
and then Fallen Order started, so Fallen Order was my attempt to see how quickly I could finish a series on YouTube.
Capitalize on the...
Yeah, so I posted, let's see, I don't know how many, it's like 50 videos.
I want to say
in the course of like 2 months or something.
The first 5 episodes are back to back to back to back to back to back.
Yes, those are,
right?
yeah, first 5 were back to back, and then the next 5 were
Every other day.
I remember something special about every other day, and then after that I switched to Borderlands and Jedi. It was just Jedi back to back, and then it was every other day Jedi up until 10, and then I switched to Borderlands and Jedi. So Jedi became every 4 days after that. But Fallen Order, and I'm gonna do it again with Madness Returns, I think.
I'll do it again.
It came out twice on weekdays. It had double uploads on weekdays, and I think I'm gonna do that again with Alice.
Oh, okay.
Just to get it out there. But yeah, so that one was like the fastest I've ever uploaded a series on YouTube. Like the videos
It's not
per
even short series.
day. No, so long. That killed me.
Like 30 hours.
Yeah, but Adam would join me sometimes, which was a lot of fun in that series. Was you see the first episodes are all me, and then Adam joined on episode 13, and episode 12. Adam joins at the end of 12.
I forgot that I even own the Golden Steelbook edition of Pokemon Sword and Shield. Very disappointed with that game.
yeah. Well, I wanted to see if I can find that Borderlands episode. I know it's 30 something. It's up here. We'll see it. 32? No, that has 5. It's one of these Borderlands episodes that only has 1 view. You have to watch out for it. I guess I could do the easy way. I could just show us the easy way. You go to content. You go to views. Views.
Don't tell your parents.
Never tell your parents.
You're not supposed to know about this way. You'll get in trouble
Part
too.
35 only has 1 view.
Don't look at those unlisted ones.
Yeah, unlisted. Don't
look at them. They don't exist.
Don't stop.
You're still looking.
Why are you still looking?
Ah.
So other than the unlisted ones.
Adam style.
Yeah, don't look at them.
Try not
I
to.
said
but
to stop.
They should be censored. You gotta censor them.
I probably should. But you can see these are some of our least popular videos on the channel. In case you're wondering, my goodness, how many of these? Why does the unlisted video have so many views? Anyway, mostly Borderlands, as you can see, with the exception of this part 8 and this Gravity Rush. Most of them are Borderlands. Borderlands wasn't super popular, and that's okay. Maybe it shouldn't have been. Of course, we have our most popular, which is mostly Attack on Titan.
Look at those boys.
Other than this Control, which is more popular than 2 Attack on Titan videos. And this video, surprisingly, which I'm glad did well, because I made it for people to like better their lives, because there was no information on this game. So that's why I posted that video. Yeah, Roblox, our most popular video outside of like tutorials and stuff. Like our most popular demo reel, just random video, is Roblox.
And we'll strike again.
We'll do it again. It's even more popular than this video. But
yeah, the one that has nude cat. I mean,
she's not
totally overage.
Guffaw.
Rolling.
I have a big thank you to everyone listening. This was on Christmas. That's supposed to be a Christmas tree, although it looks like a star. And the reason I remember I made this video,
Patrick Star.
yeah, the reason I made that video was because it was Christmas and I didn't have time to record or edit or upload, and I didn't want to break my every other day streak, and so I made this like dumb nothing
This
video.
will stop them.
Yeah. So
Okay.
I don't even remember what the thank you is about, but I just made a thank you because I didn't have time to make a normal video.
There's a whole lot of not me.
So
in
I
there,
drew
huh?
this in paint. Again, this was like literally like I was like, oh, I have to post tomorrow.
Drew this.
Yeah, exactly. This was like the most like out of like just shortest thing.
Hey
I could
guys, you hear
possibly-
like the shuffle of beer cans on the floor. Hey guys, it's me.
yeah,
Everyone's
this is it.
favorite.
One
song.
view. They're
Oh,
gonna get
yeah.
a whole lot more crimson.
Part 35.
And it's in the middle of 2 Jedi videos that had 9 and 10 views. So people were around. They just chose not to watch this one. Oh my goodness. And this was actually not Fallen Order, but I think so yeah, a lot of Fallen Order, which is a lot of fun. I loved Fallen Order, especially when Adam could join me. We had Barefoot Waifu adventures. We had whatever's going on in that thumbnail.
Yes.
As you see, a lot of that. We had Metal Slug. This is one of our least popular videos. Only 4 views on Final Fantasy Remake. The second part has more views. That's probably, with that few views, who knows. Battlefront 2 is where Untitled Name started commenting, which was one of our earliest regular commenters.
Yeah.
I don't remember when Mirko joined. I think it was also Battlefront 2. Battlefront 2 is where we got our first regular commenters, was on that series. Oh, Pokemon Pikachu started at some point.
It started, yeah, way back when.
I missed it.
Yeah, no, it's pretty far back there.
Oh,
I
yeah.
can't. Dang.
There it is.
Yeah, no, that one took a long time, especially the last episode.
Yeah.
Like, you don't understand. I literally finished the entire game and was like, okay, well, there's the Pokemon League. Now all we have to do is the 3 battle after challenges.
Yeah.
And then I just sat on it for like months.
Oh, that's another thing I wanted. The Kingdom Hearts. I don't know if you remember. We were talking about, at that time, we were actually talking about how we used to not have any people commenting, because you see there's episode 2 of Battlefront. So this was before we had regular commenters.
Yeah.
And so if you go back and watch our Kingdom Hearts demo reel episodes, we're talking about how it's like hard to tell if people are watching and enjoying it, and we're just saying like thank you to the, like, even if one person enjoys the video,
then we
even
did
if
our
they
job.
don't tell us, then we did our, that's what that whole series is. And look at that, it was 10 months ago. 10 months ago, we're like unsure if anyone's watching still. Like, that's how big of a difference it made. Yeah, 2 years. Yeah, for you, like,
Are
2
you
and a
guys
half.
just bots?
Yeah.
Please, somebody say something.
Is it just me watching it 24 times? Like, yeah.
It can't be this easy.
You had your Doom Eternal live stream.
Yeah, I got the game a day early.
Yeah.
Because GameStop got it a day
Which
early.
was the first live stream I've watched on the channel, because I didn't actually watch any of the other ones you had done.
Live, yeah.
Yeah, it's the first one I watched live, which was a lot of fun. We had one other person commenting and watching. I don't know who that was.
Oh, look, Des showed up.
And then this was the Desiree episodes, the divorce game, and Ultra Point, which those videos, you guys are so quiet.
Oh, I know.
It was so quiet.
Yeah, she's quiet.
You could have turned it up.
We're recording off of one thing.
Yeah, but this was also
yeah.
a lot of problems. Recording, that was Pajama Sam. I vowed after Pajama Sam to never record on one microphone again, because it is impossible to edit the audio
very
with one
hard.
microphone.
Yeah, very, very hard.
Yes.
You literally have to snip and cut things.
Yeah, so-
and there's no way to make it sound fluid if both of you talk while it's happening.
Yeah.
So that's basically what we ran into. It's like, we're either quiet or you're just going to hear me scream and then her at normal volume, and it's going to sound terrible. So I'd rather just have it quiet.
That's what happened with Pajama Sam, was that was all one microphone. And I was like, that's why Melissa hasn't appeared since then, until a long time. Because I was like, no, until I get a second microphone in here.
This was the last straw.
I'm never doing that again. And we had Pikachu, we had Borderlands, we had Star Wars, we had Blue Poo Redemption, nice fun video. Oh, here we are. We're back up. Yeah, there it is. This is it. We had some more quick clips. Quick clips are all fun. If anyone's interested in watching through those, they're like 30-second videos. They're all just kind of funny stuff. That's what we used to do before before we had Master Mostfa do our best of.
Yeah.
Which was so nice. Oh, this is one of our popular ones, 50K for the comparison video there. This is where Mirko joined, because Mirko asked me to play this game, Mad Freeboarding.
With 0 skill.
Yeah. #0 skill. And then you did the My Heroes 2.
Oh, there's Harley showing up again.
Yeah, with the Harley video. We have the Gravity Rush and Senran Kagura video there.
It's a podcast. It's not even.
Yeah. There's finally part 3 of Resident Evil 5.
Jeez, yes, where it becomes a co-op.
Yeah. That was the first one I uploaded. So the last one was also co-op, the part 2, which is who knows where at this point. Way down here somewhere.
Oh wow.
You know what?
Yeah, it was right there. You literally could have got to it. You literally, when you went back up, is when.
Was it here?
I don't know anymore.
Here?
I don't know what to tell you.
Okay.
It's too late.
It's
okay.
Where's part 3? Oh, there it is. I'm just gonna go here though. So you can see these are all our playlists in the order that we made them, which is kind of cute. But the one I'm looking for is
Resident Evil right there in the middle. Second. Almost.
There it is.
Yes.
Between 2 and 3. 2 was July 3rd,
2019
to April 2020.
Oh wow. That's aggressive.
Yeah. So
sorry you were counting on.
Yeah,
us.
waited on bated breath. Yeah, so almost a year between part 2 and 3. It's a huge gap. So
again, we're not trying to it's hard. It's hard to keep up with everything.
So I started editing for part 3. You edited 1 and 2, which 2 I was on. So 2 was both of us, and it was edited by you. And then 3 is when I started editing it. And so we got it out a little bit more consistently. But I did the LibriVox video.
But when we say when someone edits something, it means it's been done at their facility. I don't know what you want to call it.
It was recorded at South, whereas it used to be recorded at North.
Yes. So the issue with that is that he essentially had to install and then I had to download the copy of the data.
Right.
And by this time, I've already platinumed and 100% of the game.
Right, on his console. So we had to exclusively do it on mine because otherwise...
So we had to start again and play through to where we were with similar...
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
It was a lot of stuff. But
yeah. That's where this video, the farming resources, came out. It was pretty recently. The finale of Battlefront 2, followed by the bonus and the finale of Doom came out.
The LibriVox and anniversary.
Yes. Which is my 2nd year anniversary, I believe, on ZoinkMeister. As well as I did a little bit of LibriVox stuff. I did Superflight, which I can't believe was 8 months ago. That feels so recent. Red Dead Redemption. How to play Red Dead Redemption. This is a funny video. If anyone has a little bit of free time, I recommend that how to play Red Dead Redemption. I'm not gonna spoil it, but that's a good video. Man, yeah. Then you started Mortal Kombat 7 months ago.
Yeah. Man, there's only 13 chapters of that game.
Yeah, and I don't know how many.
It's not even a chapter a month.
I had this one, which was my 500 subscribers 7 months ago.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's really speeding up.
Yeah. So that's where we kind of got kicked off. I was very surprised because we were supposed to do a video for 250 subscribers, but it happened too quickly.
Yeah, we couldn't catch up.
I was like, oh no.
Wow. I was also sad Pokemon Let's Go, the Legendary 4 didn't do better.
Oh yeah.
That's all the traditional encounters.
Yeah.
Pokemon Let's Go, and no one cared.
That was which is even that is that on the playlist of the other?
I think so.
Okay, but yeah, it's not labeled like this.
No, it's not labeled because it's not part 15. It's all extra.
Right. Interesting.
So I completed the Pokedex, and no one cared.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, that one's sad. Yeah, I remember that video.
Yeah, Battlefront 2 was finished.
Yeah, Battlefront 2 finally finished, and I started Last of Us? Really? I did not know we started Last of Us after Battlefront 2.
Me neither.
Okay.
And apparently Wolfenstein, not much later.
Yeah, I guess that was my solo series. So that was actually after Doom we played Last of Us Part 2. That was right. Doom was replaced by Last of Us, and Wolfenstein replaced Battlefront 2.
How it's supposed to work, kind of, is we have a co-op series and a single series.
Yeah.
But that doesn't end up happening that oftenly.
Yeah.
Sometimes it'll just be a lot more of one or the other.
Like Fallen Order, we had the co-op and single series were the same series.
Yeah. I'd show up every so often.
Yeah.
I'd already, beaten the game and 100%ed it.
Yeah.
Well, not at the same time, because we both got it, at launch.
Yeah.
But I had been,
somewhere, halfway through the game.
Powering through it. Yeah.
We started the short hike, which was this first time I could record 2 microphones with Melissa. She didn't own her own. I had to buy a second microphone. Then Wolfenstein happened and short hike happened, which was a lot of fun. We had this.
Yes.
3 days of not pointing ZoinkMeister in my butt.
Well, thank God it was only 3.
Yeah, it's when you miss one of our uploads. So
don't miss it.
Yeah, the Displate episode has.
That's not even an advertisement. And
I was so confused when you posted that video. I thought it was did Adam get a sponsor without telling me? We've never had a sponsor. I don't know if you somehow pulled some strings. We're
who do you know at Displate?
Yeah, exactly. I was so confused.
No, I honestly, I was just.
Well, there's part 11 of Mega Man. Remember Mega Man? When we would upload. Yeah, we
so
uploaded
often?
it semi-regularly. Honestly, not that bad.
It's
until
every 2 weeks until it just
until part 11 4 months ago.
Oh man, that one was disastrous.
Yeah.
The after effects. If you haven't watched.
Yeah, we
recording issues.
Yeah, the really bad recording issues.
And not even the typical way, just at the game being dumb.
Yeah, no, it was the game's fault. Nothing on our end messed up. It was just kind of, but it was mostly the game being stupid. We had podcasts. We had this
Mario
4 months ago.
Started
4 months ago. Does that feel like 4 months ago I did the first Grow Home episode?
No, actually.
You did the first Mario episode?
I 100%ed and completed Mario 64, and I only have 3 episodes up.
That's crazy. I don't even remember. The 3rd episode's not around here, I'll tell you that. I finished Wolfenstein. I started Squadrons.
Notice how there's no me. I guess Nier Automata demo, there's me.
After Last of Us, and then Nier Automata, and then The Fallen Order, and more Last of Us. You're in the Last of Us series. whereas I'm doing Grow Up, and then Squadrons replaced Grow Home, sorry. And then another Melmoss Melissa with the follow-up to Super Hot. That was the sequel to her first video ever. And then, what was the last time? So you posted a video here, and then you posted another video here. So
yes,
that was quite the gap between 4 months. 3 months.
What month was that?
Let's see.
Did the PS5 come out? Is that what got me? No, September.
And then
thanks again, Verizon.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
And then you posted again here. Wow, more. That's crazy.
Wow, everything that is
December.
The U.S. Air Force.
Yeah, they really want you to join. Work from 10,000 feet. He was not work. I mean, I guess he was making money, so I guess he's working. That guy was falling. That's what he was doing. But yeah, we played Nier Automata.
Every foot's $1,
which was fun. But yeah, then you posted again, and then
finally Mega Man bears its ugly head.
Eventually, you posted this, and yeah, Mega Man a month ago. That was a month ago. That can't
really
have been a month ago.
No,
that's crazy. Maybe, yeah, a lot's happened. I guess that's hard to believe. The SSDD was also a month ago. What? Hold up, was that really a month ago?
All that stuff was a month ago.
December 23rd. Yeah, that was over a month ago. Yeah, that was over a month ago. That's crazy.
I also 100%ed and platinumed Modern Warfare 2.
Master Mostfa's 3 weeks ago. This video was a big step for our channel, where it's like
I felt like for once we did it.
Yeah, that's crazy. Like, I feel like this was more special for me than getting to 1,000 subscribers.
Oh yeah, no, that Mustafa, that meant a lot.
Yeah, Mustafa. We
found out there's a silent A.
The opposite. There's a non-existent A. Yes. Yeah, that was a big deal for us, where it's just like it felt real.
Des didn't believe me.
Yeah.
I literally walked up to her and I'm like, look at what was posted, and she's like, so, and I'm like, ZoinkMeister didn't post this, and then she's like, what? And I was like, look, and she's like, who is that? And I was like, don't you see, you fool? It's like, people finally, they're watching.
Yeah.
People actually like us, and we like them back.
When did Maestro join? I think that was also Battlefront 2. I don't remember. Yeah, Maestro joined us. I think Battlefront 2. It is hard to remember.
It's very hard to remember.
I cut the part here where we talk about our most common commenters and put it into the thank you for 1,000 subscribers video. So right here, I just wanted to quickly re-recognize some of our more common commenters who have stood out to us. So thank you to Untitled Name, Arrow Z, who used to be PC Gaming, Maestro XMP, Marco, Tango230, and Master Mostafa. Thank you guys again for talking to us and reminding us that people are watching. And that's our channel. That's what we've been doing.
It's like 3 years of culmination of energy and sweat and tears and spending too much money on equipment that you would never buy.
Yeah. We've gotten some game requests over the years that we've never been able to fulfill. Like, someone asked us to play a Hitman game on the channel, which I've always wanted to show off at some point. I know. Yeah.
I just bought Hitman 3 and I'm not gonna lie.
You should record like the first level or something.
It was going to be.
Can you replay levels in that game?
Yeah, it was going to be the series after.
Really?
Mortal Kombat. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Someone asked for that forever ago. Like, I wonder if I could search. Of course, I closed it.
Of course, it wouldn't be you if you didn't close it.
There it is.
There it is. You see it in its beauty.
Oh, glorious!
Glorious
if
beauty.
I go to comments, I should be able to search.
And then you bite your lower lip while blushing in such a way.
Oh yeah, it's one of Maestro's favorite games, right? The Hitman.
It's number 8.
Thank you. Yes, Hitman, where he's talking about that's the new Hitman 1, and then you guys should play the Hitman series.
Yeah, Hitman 1, 2, and 3 are playable inside of Hitman 3.
It's a good series.
Yeah.
According to this man.
So we can play Hitman 1 and Hitman 3, but we can't play Hitman 2 because I don't own.
I'm surprised
Hitman
I didn't reply to this guy's comment. I guess I missed one. Because I was in this video, and I've replied to like every comment in a video I've in. I guess not this one.
It was all me.
I'll have to go back and be like, it's coming. I swear.
I'm waiting for it.
Yeah. But yeah, we've had that. I can't remember other games that I've heard people ask for that I've like wanted to do and totally been unable to. We haven't gotten too many requests. Oh, Inside. Did we explain that? We explained that in the Crash video.
Yeah,
I don't know
that hasn't aired.
Yeah. So I was really excited.
This isn't supposed to happen.
I was really excited to play Crash on the channel. I really like that game. And I was like, yeah, boy, we'll just play one of my many copies of Inside.
Many copies.
And
I have so many copies of Inside.
Everywhere. I don't own it. I
Yeah.
don't own it on. I thought I owned it on PlayStation. I don't. I thought I owned it on Steam. I don't. I thought I bought it for someone on Steam. I actually have bought it for someone, but not who I thought I'd bought it for. Or maybe they just own it themselves. I don't know. Maybe I've never purchased a copy of Inside. I have no clue. But I could have. I even checked my 360 just to be sure. But no, I do not own a copy of Inside anywhere. I can't believe it.
It was supposed to appear on the channel. Like, we literally sat down like, okay, let's record this.
It's time to record Inside.
And then we went to go check, and then it was on PlayStation. We're like, but that's impossible.
It took me like, we're sitting there for like 30 minutes to an hour looking for a copy of Inside.
It turns out it was never.
I never owned one.
It was never real.
So, yeah. So
that's not supposed to happen.
That is still coming. I swear. Who asked for Inside?
I don't know who asked for Inside. It was just so funny. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, the epiphany of...
Master Mustafa.
Yes.
Probably. Yeah, he asked for Inside, and I was like, yes, Inside's coming, I swear.
Can you scroll back up to the top?
Yeah.
Yeah,
there it is, Mustafa. Right there.
There's a secret message. Oh, is that the one where he doesn't know what my secret message about the stairs is?
Yeah, do you want to explain that? If Master Mustafa made it to this point, which we're an hour, 20 minutes
I always
in.
forget the context until it's told to me.
Oh, so it was the he requested that we post our 1 through 10 top 10 video game episodes. At the end of 11 through 20, I say, there you go, Master Mustafa. This is what you asked for. And in fact, it was literally nothing of what you asked for. We stopped right before we got to your request. And so your comment was...
They took them down because I am grounded.
Yeah.
And then he didn't know what it meant. Patrick didn't know what it meant, but nobody you're like, what? And I was like, nothing. And then we just went on with the recording. That is from the late Cartoon Network show Ed, Edd n Eddy, where Ed is grounded, and he tells when his buddies Eddie and Double D are trying to break him out.
Yeah.
He says, "Let's just go up and then turns in the stairs are gone." And he says, "What happened to the stairs?" And then he said, "My parents took them down because I am grounded." So the whole point of that was 20 through 11. Where's 10 through 1? And I was like, "Oh, my parents took them down because I'm grounded." But the whole point of it, I've actually done that a lot throughout the entire ZoinkMeister history, is that there's just like small messages littered out, the random, like, you'd have to basically be in my brain to know what's going on. And I hope at one point, that's like the first time it's ever just been questioned.
Yeah.
I was like, oh yeah, no, I'll tell you exactly what it means. You just
that's crazy.
You just gotta know what you're asking for.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
We had one of my more memorable videos that we recorded was I think someone left a comment. It was Last of Us. It never made it into a quick clip or anything, as far as I know. It was like one of the first. I think it was even episode 1 of Last of Us Part 2, where we're riding up on a horse to the giant wall on the edge of the city, and you're like muttering something, and then I shout on top of you like, "We are here for your food." Let me see if I can find it. Yeah, I remember that being like one of the funniest things that I never got. Like, you know, like so much stuff we can't. Let's see, ad, maybe.
Come on.
No ad.
We don't make enough money. I think it's because this one is what's it called? Violent.
Oh yeah, probably.
So it gets special monetized, something else separately. They have to like review it, make sure it's not a booty kill.
It was right. Trying to skip up to it. Back here. Here it is.
The disclaimer that this series would be much more
What is the
gory.
gulag looking freaking staff?
Stop.
Identify your.
The Bachelor.
Hey! Wow.
Stream it live on
So yeah,
ABC.
The Bachelor is clearly not for kids. So
I guess so.
yeah.
Yourself before approaching the gate.
Oh, I was hoping it would be like giant
Hello?
octopus in moat or something
We
like
are
that.
ZoinkMeister. We've come for your video games.
Present thee thy women.
Or whatever else you have. I mean, really, I'll take whatever.
We come bearing fine tobaccos and spices.
Yeah, that whole bit. I was it's like someone left a comment on this video. Yeah, Mirko. Oh no, who was it? It was Maestro? Yeah, this one. Stop, identify yourself when approaching the gate. I I hope we get a chance to be like, hello! We
Why,
are
hello?
ZoinkMeister!
We've come.
Yeah, you said octopus in mode. Yeah. So it's stuff like that where it's
People are watching and they are commenting.
Yeah, exactly.
And they like us and we like them.
Yeah. Yeah, there's been so many moments where, we put some work into a video that was like, oh, like even there was that Resident Evil episode where it switches to just my view so that you're behind.
Oh yeah, so it's
good. Punch.
blow up. Yeah.
Adam?
Are you okay?
Yeah. It's stuff like that where it's like, we never know if someone's actually, like when we put that extra work into a video, it's like, man, is anyone going to see that? And for a while, it really did feel like that. Nowadays, where it's like, if I put a little extra work into a video, I'm like, you know what? I'll bet someone will appreciate that. Someone will see that and they'll say, yeah, you did good, kid. And I'll be like, yeah, I guess I did.
We get
like
paid for it.
This video where I turned, or this thumbnail where I turned the main character from Contrast into Mario, and I like blended it so that the like nose would like looked kind of about the same color as their skin. Like not exactly, it looks like it's a nose, but I remember that took me so long and so much work to do that simple Photoshop.
I can literally do it in maybe 10 seconds on
and I also
on the iPad with a drawing stylus.
I also had to change the color of the like her scarf she's wearing isn't red, and like the clothes she's wearing is supposed to be yellow. The like you see the dress is red. Yeah, it's just like some color correction stuff like that.
But the whole point is it's time consuming. It's like it's extra. It's all like.
But this stuff would be super easy for me now. But when I did it 2 years ago, I was like, I don't even know if anyone will watch this. Like, now it has 14 views. I don't know who those 14 views are. It could have been all me, for all I know. But it's like one of those things where like, man, I put like some work into that episode and into that like picture that was very difficult for me at the time. And, it's like, I didn't know if anyone would ever see it, other than me. And it was like, man, was that worth it? Was that worth the time dump for like something that no one will ever see? I remember this was funny because you go crazy in it. And then I had an episode later where I went crazy.
So Adam's dead.
Yeah. Adam died. That's cool. So yeah, we had stuff like that. There was a lot of weird stuff. It was like a Wild West early on where we're just trying to figure out what videos should look like and what we wanted our style to be.
You know what? We eventually found it.
Yeah, we're definitely more now
structured in our zoinky ways.
Yeah, I feel like we kind of know what we want from videos, and we still ramble too much, and we still have videos that last an hour and a half to say thank you. But that's ZoinkMeister. Yeah, that's what you come for. Is we spend 4 hours talking about our top 20 game across 4 episodes.
You asked for top 10, and you're like, you know what?
We'll give you top 20. That's a joke I've been making recently. Whenever someone says, like Tengu posted a video where he played. Let me see if I can look this up. One second. Tengu.
230.
You have to remember the 230, otherwise you can't find the dub video. He played Cloud Climber.
Don't spoil Miles Morales for yourself.
I won't. I haven't watched any of his videos, although I have them running so that he can get the view for it, but I can't watch them because I'll spoil. So he played for 18 minutes, right? I watched the whole thing. It's a full game. It's very short.
Okay.
It's just a walking sim.
All right.
And at the end, he's like, I didn't get this. What was this game about? I'm like, oh, Tengu, you can't ask a question without getting an answer. And so you can see, this was my reply to what the game was about after watching it. This is my interpretation. I feel like that's ZoinkMeister summarized, where like you ask something from us that sounds like it should be simple and easy to convey, and we say, you fool.
Oh, is that a question you have? And then I walk over politely to you and I pull up a chair for you. And then I pull up a chair for us. And then we smile at you for an uncomfortable amount of time. And then when you say, and that's when we start talking. Yeah. we wait.
Oh my goodness. So yeah, it's like you
perfect.
asked for a top 10, and so we give you a top 20, the first video of which covers exclusively things you didn't ask for. And then the next 3 videos cover what you did ask for in way too much detail.
Way too much detail. But there's no questions about it, right?
Yeah.
I mean, now that our lists have changed, there are.
Yeah, no one wants to know
man.
anymore. Yeah, I guess now we have to. That's what I'm saying. We should add. Oh, so the big reveal. My goodness. Back to your regularly scheduled program, I guess.
To the present. Huzzah!
Hey, so we remembered the thing, and we just came back from posting the
from the Ghost of Future Past.
Yeah. But yeah,
which is hilarious because we were at the end of the actual recording.
Yeah, that was it. We had nothing more to say other than, oh yeah, we had a big thing. But that's everything. We just wanted to take this time to say thank you and to go over and reminisce. Maybe some of you were there for some of that. Maybe some of you were there for more of that than others. But if you've been here for any amount of time, if you've seen any of our videos, like we said at the beginning, anyone who's ever watched any amount of any of our videos, you've helped. in your own way, and it's meant a lot to us.
It has. It really has. The viewers, not even subs, just like if you came to just watch, it means a lot. It means that it's not all the time, sweat, money, all put in. Was like, the whole point of this is to bring people into an environment where you can like discuss, have fun, and enjoy like the interactive entertainment that is video games. And like that might not mean as much to certain people as it does to others, but like, I don't know. This is important to me, and I know it's important to you.
Yeah.
And
our friendship was like built a lot of the ways off of discussing video games, talking about video games we like and video games we know about.
literally all of them but Miguel were based around games.
Yeah.
Like they're all openers of my like
Yeah.
4 best friends.
Yeah. So that's the thing, is just like, you know, for us, it's always been, even when we had just free time, like going to college together, you know, we'd have like lunch and we just talk about like games we played recently or games we know are coming out, or, you know, that's usually just kind of the stuff we talked about. And so discussing video games isn't something that is, I don't know, I feel like not a lot of people do it. Maybe it's just my like personal feeling, but I feel like no one ever discusses video games. Like,
Yeah, people play them, but
People
you'd be
play 'em.
surprised like how oftenly that's just Call of Duty or FIFA.
right. And no
and
one
that
does
it's
like,
just multiplayer.
right. And no one ever talks about like, oh, this was done well, this was done poorly, this is what I'd like to see in future games. Like, no one talks about video games as an art. And I think a lot of people even like criticize the view of video games can be art, you know, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like, right, I've heard people say that like you can't, like, I know some reviews will say this video game was fun. And then I've heard some reviewers say that like people who say video games are fun it should be an oxymoron. Every game should be fun. And it's like, well, you know, I feel like to some degree, maybe that's something worth talking about. And
Yeah, it's open for discussion. Like oh man, I'm blanking on the who said it. It had to do with animation, where they said animation wasn't a genre, it was a medium.
yeah,
It's just another way to convey a story,
exactly.
which entails art, right?
yeah,
This, in fact, I feel like this is the best way to convey any kind of, like, I guess, perceived medium, like electronical medium.
yeah,
Because unlike movies, you just have to press play. And then whether or not you are there, the movie will play.
same thing with music.
Same thing with music. You don't have to even enjoy, you don't even have to get the principle of it. It just has to finish.
Yeah.
Right? And then you could have an opinion on it. But for a game to start to finish, you have to do it. You
Yeah.
have to. Like, that's the whole point.
Yeah, if you turn on, I don't know why contrast, but yeah, if you turn on contrast, you'll go to the title screen and nothing will happen.
Nothing will happen.
Even if you click new game, the media will never finish until you get to the end.
One of two things needs to happen in a game, right? The game is either about a character and you're learning about their story, or the character is left intentionally mute because you are that character and you're
Right.
supposed to take in these experiences. And basically by the end of that, you end up with either this amazing story that you were with the main character, or you yourself, or like, you know, if you were in the immersed area, you found that this was your story. Because
Right.
every game can be approached different ways based on what it is. And by the end of it, you walked away with an experience. And that's what this channel's about, right?
Right. Yeah, we share our experience and we talk about what the game can do for that experience. And so yeah, this channel has always been about taking a game and looking at it and saying, you know, what does this give us? What do we take out of this game? And when you watch us play these games, it's always, you know, sort of like you seeing what can be gotten out of the game, I guess, or at least by us, like, what we can pull out of it, and you can share with us what the game can give, you know, our personal experience. And if you go out and buy this game for yourself, you can have your own personal experience with it. But even if you share your personal experience with us and watching us play, it is all of our sort of, I don't know, it's all of our experience with the game, which is what games are supposed to be. They're supposed to be experienced. They're supposed to, you know, the whole reason they exist is to be consumed in ways that sculptures or paintings or music or movies, their existence can be without being consumed. The movie will play, like Adam said, a movie will play, a music will play, a painting will show, a sculpture will stand, all without any interaction after it's done. A video game won't. A video game isn't there unless someone does something like this. We turn video games into videos so that they can exist outside of someone having to play them. And some of the games on this channel no longer exist, especially the demo reels. A lot of those demo reels are for, like the Runner 2, I think, is no longer on the 360. We played it on the 360 on the channel. We played, I played Afterburner Climax on the channel. And the reason I played Afterburner Climax on the channel, played the whole game, I think in a single episode, was because you can no longer buy that game on the 360. It doesn't exist.
Yeah, that's kind of why I collect physical media, is because sometimes you can't consume it again.
Right.
Sometimes that's not possible. And you could say, oh yeah, well,
Afterburner Climax is digital only, so you couldn't even get physical media for it.
Yeah, so you just had to. It's a lucky shot.
There. Yeah.
Yeah, like Call of War is the reason that's not well taken is because it was digital only and it was at the end of the 360's life cycle. I don't even know if that's playable. Oh, it is playable on PC.
Yeah.
But like that's mostly in part to Steam, right?
Yeah.
Like that Steam is a good environment, but not everywhere's on Steam. Like I still can't play Metal Gear Solid 4 anywhere.
Right.
But PS3.
Yeah.
I'm still waiting to play Ninja Gaiden anywhere other than Xbox. Sometimes you just like paywalls block you out of these games. Yeah, exactly.
Wet doesn't exist outside of the 360 and I think maybe PlayStation.
So you encapsulate these memories the way we are, and then you talk over them, and
yeah, and it allows more games to be shown and enjoyed, and so we're part of that. You know, there's a lot of Let's Play channels out there. A lot of them, that's kind of a reason why I try to show off as much of the game as I can whenever I play a game on ZoinkMeister, is because we're trying to capture the art that won't necessarily always be there. And so, yeah, a lot of other Let's Plays I watch, they just try to, like, get through the game as fast as possible.
And then by the end, there's like, oh, yeah, this game sucked, or this game was kind of cool, or I liked it. But they never, like, deep dive in, like, specifically, like, what are the, like, internal...
And I get that. Like, there's one of the first YouTubers I got into was the Rad Brad, and he's, like, very positive about every game he plays. And the reason, I think, is so that he can get games early, and he can play them more, and so that he can show them off. But some games are, like, probably really bad, but he never, like, lets on to that fact the entire time he's playing through the game. He'll play through beginning to end and never let on to the fact he's not enjoying it, or what's wrong with the game, or what the game does well. You know, some games, even if they're bad, they do stuff well, or some games that are good, they do stuff poorly. And it's like, we try to cover as much of that. We try to make it like, no, like, you know, games are what they are. We can't just ignore the fact that they, you know, they have problems, or they have successes, and so, yeah, I don't know, we try to capture as much of the games as we can, and show it to you what we experienced with them.
Yeah, it's not even about an informed buy, like, I guess, like, IGN or whatever would be like. Yeah. It's, like, about the experience you might walk into or be missing, right?
Yeah.
Like, for instance, a lot of people didn't play Gravity Rush 2, right?
Yeah, or Squadrons.
And, like, both of those games are good.
Yeah.
Like, Squadrons kind of hard.
Yeah,
but, like,
Squadrons is difficult.
Like, there's no reason Gravity Rush 2 should have failed as a first-party Sony studio.
Yeah.
And I can say that as many games as I played, I probably would never have touched Gravity Rush 2.
Yeah.
If I didn't have someone else who did, right?
Yeah. And I don't even know, like, I know Tengu played Gravity Rush 2, but I don't know if he covered every side mission. There's double the amount of side missions that there are main missions to that game, and they all have individual stories. I've talked about it in my Spider-Man playthrough. I don't know if that episode came out yet or not. Probably not. I think that's a future episode where I talk about, no, maybe it was this one that just came out, where I talked about how, like, in Spider-Man, there's the random crimes, where they're kind of trying to give you...
Oh, yeah, they're not personalized.
Yeah, they're trying to give you some idea of, like, what everyday Spider-Man looks like, where you're just kind of solving random crimes, whatever.
Yeah.
But it's like,
around.
Yeah, it's not personalized. There's no story. There's no heart to it. It's just random fights, where it's just, you know, like, whatever. I've beaten up so many guys, I don't care. I don't care that I beat these guys. I don't care who I'm saving. This is literally the same thing I just did. Like, a car bomb. Like, oh, I saved this guy's life, but, like, ugh, you know.
Like, do that all the time.
It makes me annoyed that I'm saving people. Whereas in Gravity Rush, every time you do a side mission, it's something stupid, but it's something personal. It's something that's like a unique experience, whatever. And so I don't know. Yeah, so that's just the sort of thing where it's like, I don't know if any, you know, I'm sure there's a playthrough out there somewhere on YouTube of someone capturing that true experience of Gravity Rush too. But I don't know where it would be. You know, I don't know. Tengu might have. Like I said, I don't know. I don't know what Tengu did or didn't do. But I know he has a playthrough. I've never played through it because it's so long.
On the channel.
Yeah, but on the channel. But yeah, that's sort of stuff we try to capture. And so we hope you're there for us. We hope you enjoy it.
And thank you to those who have been doing that this whole time.
Absolutely.
How we got here.
Tell your friends. Tell your parents.
I mean, I just want to be able to, like, go to a fancy dinner party with everyone that I thought I would never, ever, 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 ever be able to.
Yeah.
Like Critical and, like, Donkey and, like, Matt Pat and, like people I've been watching since, like, I don't know. Like, I think, honestly... it's weird because he's already, like, huge now. Yeah. But I started watching Critical Penguin Zero forever ago. I mean, like, back when he only had, like...
Yeah, we're talking 2000...
Like, we were... What? It must have been, like...
11, 10?
Maybe
12,
10.
maybe, yeah.
Somewhere, it's, like... It's been over a decade.
Yeah.
So, like... Back when he was, there was no face. It was just the voice. And it was like...
It was just Critical.
Yeah, and it was just gaming. It wasn't everything he is now.
Remember to like the video, comment the video, and subscribe if you want to see video similar to this one. See ya.
And, no, I, like... ever when he finished college or whatever, and then like finally like revealed his face,
Yeah.
and then like it blew up, and now he's like one of the bigs.
Yeah.
That was crazy to me. I was like, wow, that I can't believe it really works like that.
Yeah.
Like, I showed up to Donkey's party late.
Yeah. Same
I
thing with
watched
me.
him a lot, but I like,
Yeah.
like to see how big and how strong he was. JonTron, I've been there for a long time actually.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, JonTron, but that guy only posts like one video a year. So,
Yeah. Yeah, I definitely missed the boat with like Ego Raptor and Game Grumps and that like whole
same.
from Newgrounds. I never did Newgrounds or anything like that.
Same. So seeing people go from nothing to something, it's
It feels like more possible. Even like Jacksepticeye is another one of those guys who were like second gen YouTubers who like he watched like PewDiePie videos and stuff like Game Grumps videos and was like Markiplier or whatever. It's like, boy, I hope I could be like them someday. And now he's like one of the big ones.
Yeah, it was a while where I went back and found like Angry Video Game Nerd, like the originals, like those are the big boys.
Yeah.
Oh my god, what is her name now? She was the Pokemon YouTuber. Oh my gosh, what is her name? That's gonna bother me.
Well, this is unfortunate.
But anyways, I watched her for quite a time because I really like my Tamahiro. She renamed her channel. It's Tamahiro now.
Oh, okay. What it used to be.
It was Tamashi Hiroka.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she did like Pokemon videos for a long time, which is like one of my favorite series. Yeah, no, she's been on for like 14 years or something like that.
Wow.
Like, so yeah, to see this like platform that I thought like, I don't know, like from not being on it to being on it to like getting no views to like finally hitting 1,000 subscribers.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm not saying we're going to be important ever, but at least it gives me an optimistic outlook that this hobby is like more than just...
It can possibly go somewhere. There are other channels, like I don't know if I mentioned True Masters of Morons. They're the guys who started the same time we did, like their channel was started about the same time our channel was started, although you didn't start posting videos until way after.
Yeah.
But they're at like 10,000 subscribers.
Oh, yes.
And they were posting...
Everyone loves them.
Yeah, they post 5 videos a week, which we post 3 to 4 videos a week. And they've been doing that since they started, whereas we only started doing that a year and a half ago.
Yeah.
So it's a matter of like
you started doing that.
I started doing that a year and a half ago.
Yeah.
So it's just stuff like that where it's like, you can't go anywhere if no one knows that you're.
I honestly I don't care about money as long as ZoinkMeister isn't a money and time sink. Then it's fine as long as it breaks even. I just enjoy doing this.
Yeah.
I don't care about the money.
Yeah,
it's never been about the money.
Right. That's the thing. Is like I know I was talking about the money earlier, but it's like I don't expect to recoup funds or anything like that. I wanted it to make money for the sake of making literally anything. Like we were even talking about once we get monetized, we'll spend our first pennies on gum. Whereas we weren't expecting to make literally any money out of it. It's just
we'd literally make 32 cents the first time we clicked on an ad or whatever.
Right, exactly. The fact that
I was like, wow,
the fact that it's
more immediate than I thought.
Yeah, but yeah, the fact that it's actually, even if it turns like cents kind of profit, just the fact that it is anything is what kind of made it a big deal. Where it's like we are now honestly professional YouTubers.
Yes.
As soon as we get our first paycheck.
As our last video has
Definition.
1 view.
Yeah, 1 view. 11 hours and it's gotten 1 view. That is the mark of a professional YouTuber. So I don't know.
We're hiding it from you.
Exactly. That's I don't know. So yeah, it feels special. It feels nice. I am so happy that we've come so far. And hopefully in the end it does matter.
I don't know. I'm looking forward to the day where someone looks back at like our 8-year-long videos.
Yeah. I grew up with ZoinkMeister.
Yeah,
could you imagine someone talking about ZoinkMeister the way we're talking about like Critical, whatever? Where it's like,
it would be nice.
Yeah, man, I've been watching that channel for the last 10 years.
Yeah, because that's how Critical felt to me. I mean, now his stuff like isn't at all like it used to be.
Yeah.
I guess the Moist Meter is the remnants of what he used to be.
Kind of.
Just
not
the Moist
even.
Meter.
I feel like.
Not even.
Yeah.
He does so much other things.
I don't know what. Yeah, but he used to just post videos of him playing like super obscure games.
Yeah.
And doing like weird stuff and like showing off how like, broken some games can be.
While having the most like his own style of his commentary was like absolutely his from the start.
Yeah. And he still has that. He still has like sometimes where he'll say something. He even had a video I remember when he was talking about people complaining that his style has changed. Which I mean it has, but he's still commenting on stuff he finds interesting, which is what his point was. But he's talked about like, people remember him saying dumb stuff like just whatever. He just like come up with random junk that was like
he got like his first like super big video I think was like all the different ways he was like playing Nipple Simulator or something like that.
Yeah.
It was like
he just says like random stuff, but like it's always, I don't know, he's like really impressive at like the way he can come up with these weird like
There's metaphors that are so out of left field.
Yeah.
Like one of me and Miguel's favorite ones when we were like watching him way back in the day was he died. I think he was playing Insanidados. I think it was specifically the Spanish version of whatever game it was.
Yeah.
Supposed to be called. But
his Mr. Crab videos. I feel like that's a like have you seen his,
his
that's kind of like
on
that's a remnant of the kind of games he used to play.
Yeah.
Well, he used to do stuff like one-off video about that Mr. Crab overdoses on ketamine. That used to be you do one video about something like that, and then the next video you do something else like that. That used to be kind of what his channel was like.
But anyways, he was playing Insanidados, and then we were watching. He like died off of something completely nonsense, and he's like, "Well, if you were to look into a bull's ass right now, you'd find nothing because all the bullshit's right here."
Yeah.
And I was like, "Dude, what?" And I was like, "How? How did you come up with that on the spot?
Right.
Like that's what?"
Yeah, that's so good. Yeah, that's always been something he's been impressive of.
Yeah.
Like, it's like to him, I feel like it's just random stuff he's saying, but like he's so good at coming up with those. Like,
no,
I don't know how you connected that. But
He's
that's
got
perfect.
a skill for it. Yeah, it's really, really good.
Oh my goodness. So that's what we're saying is like, we hope, one day someone can have discussions about ZoinkMeister like what we're having now. We're like, man, I don't know how they managed to do blank. I don't know how they pulled that off. Even though like Patrick, I don't know how Patrick could say random junk into a microphone and make it sound like the most like innuendoed thing in the world.
Spider, icky white goop.
Yeah.
Oh no. Oh, spider.
Or something like that. Whatever. Just I don't know. It'll be fun. It'll be fun. We hope you're here for it.
Optimism.
Yeah. It's been 2 hours. So
we should probably go.
But we wanted this to be a dedicated thing. As we said before, it wouldn't be a true ZoinkMeister video unless we spent an excessive amount of time covering what should be a relatively simple topic.
This could have been 10 minutes.
Like I said,
like tops.
Yes, thank you videos and apology videos are probably the most common videos on YouTube because they take no time to say thank you or I'm sorry.
But did you want a whole podcast about it?
Like, did you? Yeah. No one asked for this.
Nobody.
But here we are.
But you're getting it.
That's how you know you're watching
sting.
ZoinkMeister. Oh my goodness.
I'm so happy.
You know what this deserves? Did we have an outro before Zoink out? I don't think so, right? We just say goodbye?
Yeah.
We should actually see.
What it is we do.
I could just do this the easy way.
You could.
I don't know why. I don't know where Zoink out started. Let's try this one. What did I used to say? Hey!
It's YouTube itself.
Every single time an ad comes up, I am surprised. I'm like, what the heck are we watching?
Oh, we have doubles now, do we?
Okay.
Oh, is that a Lenovo ThinkPad?
Oh no. Oh, it's making me feel... Look at that, we have ads up here? Man, our channel's gonna get annoying to watch. That's crazy. Am I gonna talk? Hey everybody, it's ZoinkMeister Patrick here. Oh no. Okay.
Wow, isn't that a remnant of the past?
We'll go through that lit door and find out who that shadowy looking figure was. And just get right back to it on Contrast. So I'll see you guys around. Zoink out. I said zoink out. Okay. That was all the way back in Contrast Part 1. I was saying zoink out. I probably came up with it because of Contrast. How's it going, everybody? I did not mean to open that video. But here, this is the first video I ever posted. Let's see if I say zoink out. It might have been a me thing. It's probably been a me thing. Oh, no.
Oh, look, we even have the annoying ones that pop up on the screen.
Yay, banner ads.
Hooray.
Win. Pay to not die. All right.
Oh,
that's
yeah.
right.
I love that stuff.
I broke the gate in the recording.
Oh, shoot.
I'm under the map.
And as soon as that happens, I'm just gonna go ahead and cut it off there. And pop! There I am, back in the world. It's like nothing happened. It's like this game's not glitchy. See ya.
Oh no, I would just see you.
Yeah, just see ya. Okay, so I guess we'll end the classic way with the classic. See ya.
See ya.
Ah! I hit myself with my microphone. Oh my goodness. ZoinkMeister just canceled themselves.
Patrick, I never hit record. we lost everything.
Did I hit record?
Please.
I did. Okay.
Okay. I was like, please.
I hope I recorded audio. I don't think I checked that.
I saw the bar slide.
Okay,
while
good,
you were
good.
going.
Oh, these jokes are too real.